Hi folks, it's Tuesday, what is it? Tuesday the 14th of December, and it is 10 to 8 in the morning in the UK. I'm looking at the stock markets today. They are starting to build some negative patterns. You'll remember that we had some negative candles, some daily bullish engulfing candles fairly recently, which led to some declines. Then we've had a bounce back. This is the Germany 40, as you can see, and it's starting to look like this could be a head and shoulders pattern. A nice smooth left shoulder, the head, and I'm wondering if this is the right shoulder. It doesn't have to be symmetrical, doesn't have to be as long, doesn't even have to be as tall as the left shoulder. All it has to do is form something of a right shoulder, break the neckline, and then we have a sell signal. So one to watch closely. We're starting to see similar things in other markets. So there is a pattern building, patterns in patterns. We've got a potentially relatively small double top in the FTSE, but nevertheless a bit of a double top there. As you can see, we had a good rise and a small double top pattern. Whether that turns into something like a head and shoulders pattern, I don't know, but that could still build. Euro stocks. This is looking like a potential head and shoulders pattern now. I've been watching this for a while. If you've been following me on my Euro stocks report, left shoulder very clear, head and now right shoulder possibly forming. I need to put the neckline in there so I know when we have the sell signal, when the pattern has completed. Whoops, not there. I need to have it right and there. Okay, so there you go. Very clear if we break the neckline, which would be somewhere around 40.50, 40.40. Moving on to some US markets, we've got US 30. Now, again, is this a head and shoulders pattern? I've probably got too many lines on here now. I don't need them all. Really good recovery. But yesterday, we've got a bearish engulfing candle on the daily chart, indicating that the rally has now ended. And could we therefore be building the right shoulder of a head and shoulders pattern? Oh, there we go. Again, early days, we don't know for sure if that bearish engulfing candle is the top, but it certainly is a good signal that it might be. Again, we have to wait for the break of the neckline to be sure, which at the currently is around 34,000. I'm going to call it 34,100. Definitely a break of 34,000 would be a clear break of the neckline, and that would signal that the head and shoulders pattern has completed. S&P 500, double top potential there. Bearish engulfing candle yesterday, indicating that this might well be a double top pattern forming. So all looking quite negative. NASDAQ, did I look at the NASDAQ already? No, I didn't. Now this doesn't have much of a pattern. That's not a head and shoulders pattern, just to be clear. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the NASDAQ. We'll have to just wait and see. But obviously, if other stock markets start to tumble, then needless to say, the NASDAQ will be dragged down. Gold is the only other one that I have an outstanding position on. I got stopped on a few positions yesterday on the currencies. A thin day, not much going on. Dollar CAD broke higher, so that wasn't very good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm leaving the FX markets alone now. They've been drifting sideways for a while, and I need to wait for fresh signals. But definitely the gold resistance in the high 1780 area continues to work. So we'll see if we drift lower from there and start to head down into the end of the week. But I think for me, definitely as far as patterns and signals are concerned, the stock markets are the ones that are certainly the ones to watch. They could be the ones that offer up some great opportunities in the weeks ahead. Okay, hope that helps. As always, if you need me, you know where to find me. Just post something in the comments below, or and I'll find you and I'll get back to you. Thanks very much. Please join me again soon later in the week.